would learn that a command was a command, no matter who said that. Sit.
Leave it. Heel. Stay.
But that's not all. I learned lots of commands. All my fellow puppies did.
82 commands that all service dogs need to know.
Turn
on
on
the lights.
Close the door.
Open the door.
Take off my socks. Get me that pen. Find my keys.
But don't forget the best part, Mama.
I'm getting to that, Maya. From her group of pups, the ones with the fastest aptitude were moved to more advanced commands. One specifically geared to working with vets with psychological disorders.
These were really hard.
Some of these aren't even commands, just natural behaviors that they take to help vets with psychological disorders. There is block, which keeps strangers at a safe distance. Got my back, which keeps strangers away from you in line. Pop a corner to run ahead to a corner to make sure that the coast is clear.
But don't forget the most important command, Mama.
I'm getting to that, Maya. Of course, I would take Maya to our weekly chapel service. And it was there that the Reverend helped me teach her her 88th command. Here, watch. Praise the Lord!
Praise the Lord!
Thanks to that, she became known as the church dog. Maya was clearly special. And not just to me. The other trainers and supervisors noticed it as well. We could take Maya into a room full of perfect strangers, and she would instantly go to and lay down at the feet of whoever's in the worst shape physically or mentally.
I never used to like Jake. I loved just being Jake. But Jake was just too casual for what I had seen and done in Iraq. I made my girlfriend only refer to me as Jacob.
That was my first sign of trouble. But I figured he and I were moving to New York. He was starting classes at Hofstra. Things would be better. How was class?
They were all right. I think I'm going to hate humanities, though. Hold on. I'm heading into a tunnel.
Get down. 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 Get down.
Damn it, Mary!
Get down.
Mary, I don't know what's happening!
Get down.
Mary, come get me!
That was just the beginning. There seemed to be no rhyme or reason. Going to the movies, doing laundry, just watching TV.
Some attacks would even come in my sleep.
Those were the worst. I got worried for my own safety.
No. Stop it. Stop.
Jacob, wake
I can't
up.
fix you. Stop. Stop.
Wake up.
Stop it. Leave me alone. I can't help you and I can't fix you. Leave me alone.
The day after that, I walked into the apartment and... What are you doing?
I don't know. It's probably for the best. I can't take this anymore.
I got the gun away and drove him to the VA.
I have post-what?
Post-traumatic stress disorder. It affects about 1 in every 8 vets.
Come on, isn't that just some kind of BS diagnosis to get sectionated?
Absolutely not. Look, join a group. Find a therapist. Learn what you can.
So I did. I wound up on about 1 million different prescriptions. I broke up with Mary. I moved to Utah for my second fresh start. And it was there that I learned about the Puppies Behind Bars program.
Beyond training in the prison, it's important to get the dogs out and experience as many different situations as possible to learn to obey her commands in those situations. By the end of her first year of training, Maya had been to Manhattan,
Get your hot dogs here.
gone in an aircraft carrier,
Ooh, look, cannons.
did a 3-day cancer walk,
For the cure.
spent time in an addiction center,
Need my fix.
hung out in a Dunkin' Donuts,
Make mine decaf.
Kmart, banks, grocery stores, parks, meadows, and many, many other places. Every volunteer who worked with Mya had great compliments for her.
Confident,
Intelligent.
Loving.
playful, pure delight to be around.
Aw, shucks.
But then after 16 months,
Aw, Mom. Don't say it.
sorry, sweetheart, but you know what comes next.
I know.
But then after 16 months, I had to let her go. I wrote her a letter to take with her. Mya, you be my good girl, and you do everything you know how to make sure your soldier knows that they are special and loved every day. And you especially do everything you know how to make their life fuller and better and richer. Even if it's just by being there. Loving is your strong suit, so I know you'll be on point, no matter how much they may need. I'll always love you, Mya Bug. Mom.
I went to Colorado for my first interview for the Puppies Behind Bars program.
Did you have pets growing up?
Yes,
And were they ever in your care?
sometimes.
Did you ever mistreat them?
No,
And what's your diagnosis?
severe PTSD. How many exits are in this place?
One. Are you working with a therapist?
3. How many fire exits?
I don't know. How many prescriptions are you on?
A bunch! How long do I have to be stuck in this tiny room? Luckily, the next day...
I got to meet Daddy.
That's right, Mya. I was walking down the hall,
And I
I
saw
saw
this
this black
giant
glare.
human.
And
our eyes met.
and
I knew he was my daddy.
Come here! Come here! Where's a good girl? Where's a good girl? Me, Mya, and 3 other sets of dogs and vets were placed in a hotel in Loveland for 2 weeks to train and interact with each other. I worked with all 4 dogs.
But none were as awesome as me, right?
Right, Mya. Every dog I worked with, I kept accidentally calling Mya.
Told you.
After our familiarization period, the trainers met separately to decide who gets who. While waiting in my room, I was too nervous to watch TV. I was too nauseous to make a phone call. I felt like I wanted to puke. There was a knock at my door.
Come with me to the conference room, please.